guys, I'm Ollie and this is Emily from Vanlife Conversions. And welcome to our latest van tour of our conversion Evan, which is a Citroen Relay L3H2.
This conversion is based on our Kunu signature model, but they've really tailored it to themselves, so come and have a look inside.
This van has all of the appliances needed to be off-grid for weeks at a time. On the roof, you've got a 360 watt solar panel, a max air fan and skylight above the shower. Underneath the van, you've got an 83 litre freshwater tank, a 60 litre wastewater tank and a 30 litre refillable LPG tank. On the outside of the van, we've also got sliding opening windows on the sliding door, and we've got windows on the back doors as well. And there's an LED light bar slash gutter, which comes on using this switch here.
So this is the 2-berth version of the Kunu model, which means that we've swapped out the double passenger seat for a single, and we've also added a swivel seat, so this can join the living area, which is really nice. We've also added a cab curtain to add privacy and insulate at night, and also a reverse camera to help with those parkings. So in this van conversion, we've added a shower cubicle, and you can take a look inside here. You can see on the door we've added a full-length mirror and some hooks for dressing gowns and towels. And inside we've added the Simploo composting toilet, which is a really great piece of kit for going off-grid at any length of time, and it works really well. We've also installed a duckboard on the floor, which gives it a really nice kind of homely feel, and some really functional items as well, such as these hanging solutions, which means that you can double up the shower room as a wardrobe or to hang out wet gear. And we've also installed a heat vent in this room as well, so it really will get warm in here and help dry and keep everything dried out. Above the shower room, we've also installed a micro hecky roof light and also a cubby hole which goes into the parcel shelf, which means anything you want to take in there and keep dry is the perfect place to store it. So now moving to the kitchen area of the van, we've installed these overhead cupboards above the kitchen, which gives some really nice storage for crockery and plates and things. And then in this final one, we have some controls. So here we have the Truma control panel, which does your heating and hot water. We also have a switch for the gas bottle, which turns it on and off, which is under the van, but it also shows how much gas is left in the tank. And we also have your battery monitor. At the minute it's showing infinity, which means that currently with the amount of light we're getting at the minute and the amount of electric we're using, then this van will be off-grid permanently. So in the kitchen, we've used a walnut butcher block for the worktop, which is really nice. It gives it a really nice warm, cozy feel in here, especially with the stained ceiling as well, so it matches really nicely. We've also tried to keep as much work surface as possible, because in a van, space is a premium. So we've used this hob cover over the Thetford hob and grill, and we've also used a sink insert above the black sink here, which just means that you can continue using the workspace and also do any little washing up at the back if need be. We've used a black tap which has a pull-out function and also 2 different buttons and different settings for the stream. Underneath here we've got lots of storage, so in this drawer we've got a cutlery drawer, and we've got a cupboard here which is predominantly for use of a bin. We've got the Thetford triplex oven, hob and grill, which is a really great piece of kit. We put it in all of our van conversions and it's literally like having your home with you. We've got a drawer underneath which is ideal for pots and pans, and we've also got another cupboard here under the sink which is great for, you know, things like washing up and utensils. And underneath there is a fake drawer front, which is where the boiler sits, and it's still accessible, so if you need to do any maintenance you can still get to it.
Moving over to the other side of the van, we've got an 80 litre compressor fridge, which also has a small freezer compartment for all of your food goods. Above that is a slide out pants and socks drawer, which is on soft close hinges. And we also have flexible seating area with a double 240 volt socket, so you can power appliances up to 1000 watts. And the seating area itself, it can be pushed together to form a single bench or separated, which you can see here, and that forms a seating option opposite one another, so you can eat your food facing your partner. We really like this style of seating because it does give that flexibility and use of space. The table is mounted on a lagoon style leg, which again gives that flexibility because we have 2 mounting plate options. The first one is suitable for when it's a bench, and the second one is suitable for when the seats are pulled apart and you're sat opposite one another. With this table, it also collapses down and sits between the 2 seats, and forms a small bed for a child, and the single box seat can be bolted through the floor to prevent it from moving when it's in this position. Next to the seating area, you've got a 12-volt control panel and a light switch. The 12-volt control panel can isolate all of your 12-volt circuits by pressing this button here. It can also indicate the voltage of your leisure batteries based on these LED lights, and you can also turn on your water pump and check your water tank level. When this LED here is red, it means that your waste tank is full and you need to empty it. A great safety feature of using the Sargent system is that when you're driving, there is a shut-off so that all 12-volt circuits get closed down, and this is really important for the electronic solenoid on the gas bottle, which can get shut off when you're driving, so that if you're involved in an accident, the gas bottle is closed up.
At the back of the van, we've installed a fixed bed. We've recessed the head and the foot of the bed to give bigger dimensions, which means that this is actually a full-size double mattress. Above the foot of the bed, we've also included some overheads for storage, which is ideal for clothes. And at the head of the bed, we've installed some reading lights. And both of these reading lights have USB chargers in, so ideal for charging your phone at night. Above the bed, we've also included this max air fan, which is great. It has two settings. You can have it ventilating in or extracting out. And it also has a shade, which is like a blind, so you can use it at night time. One of the main advantages of having a fixed bed, other than not having to make your bed every day, is the amount of storage space underneath. So we've created a garage type area under the bed for all your adventure gear. Come and have a look.
So looking at the garage space, you've got lots of area for your adventure gear. The flooring is this hard-wearing coin rubber matting. You've also got, obviously, the back of your fridge unit here. Inside this box is your batteries. So you've got two 110 amp hour AGM batteries. And looking at the appliances for the electrics, you've got your 1000 watt inverter to power the double socket in the living space. And then you've got your 3 chargers. From right to left, you've got your DC-DC, which is your charger when you're driving the vehicle. In the middle, you've got your MPPT, which is the solar charge controller. And then on the left-hand side, you've got your mains charger for when you're on electronic hookup. Next to the chargers, you've got your consumer unit. This is the Sargent EC155. On the right-hand side is your circuit breakers for your 240-volt system. And on the left-hand side is the fuse board for your 12-volt circuits. You've also got this double socket here, which becomes live when you're on hookup, and then that's got one plug, which is the mains charger, plugged in, giving you a spare plug for when you are on hookup and want to plug in anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching this van tour of our conversion Evan. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more van life content.
We've also recently released a video of another Kunu that we've built, which is the same layout but very different in terms of aesthetic, showing exactly what you can do and how much you can personalise these vans. So why don't you check it out?